3, 2, 1.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
Good. Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Okay. I just want to make sure I don't have a auxiliary mic. I want to make sure my built-in mic was working.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so today we were going to talk about adding a news story.
News
Correct?
stories and editing, yes.
Okay, so let's see if I can get this screen share business going.
We're going to revisit a conversation we had already.
Say again?
I said we're going to revisit a conversation we have already because I didn't take good notes.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Okay.
My hope was that I could either or you could screencastify so that then I wouldn't have to call you each time, but I could look at the video.
That's what I'm going to try here. So can you see my screen now?
Yep.
Okay. So why don't you do me a favor and you go ahead and log into your website on your screen.
Should I have it on my regular screen or should I have it like the screen that you're on or should I have it on my auxiliary screen?
You know, that's entirely up to you. You might want to watch both.
Yeah, that's what I was
Do you
thinking.
have two screens set up?
Yeah.
Okay. That might be the best way to do it. Okay. So let me know once you get logged in, Matt.
Let's see, I need to go to Steel. And then log in. Oh, of course.
Okay.
There has been an error on this page. The system administrators have been notified of this problem and will address this problem shortly.
On my page or on your website page?
On my website page.
Okay.
But I am logged in though.
You are logged in. Okay.
I just don't see any of the buttons.
You see the same stuff at the top of your screen that I see?
I do not. Let me log out and
Well, do me a favor. Do you have an account icon somewhere?
I clicked the X as you said. Hold on a second. So
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
let me get back in. All right. Do I have I have my Mlingafelter button. Or do you
Okay.
want me-
Do you have a black bar across the top here, or do you have a gray bar?
I have a black bar, but I don't have that bar. I neither. I don't have anything up above select a school.
Okay. So have you logged in and
It says that I'm logged in as Mlingafelter, as Galesburg Steel,
it's Mlingafelter plus your regular network password, right?
I'm in, but those extra icons for some reason didn't come up.
You don't have design
Where I get to
mode.
that where it says M Jacobson log out.
Yeah.
That's the top toolbar that I have. Before when I've logged in, I've had those other options, but for some reason today I don't.
Okay.
So I was thinking about logging out and
Hang on.
clearing my cache and starting over.
Hang on.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Well, you're not locked out. Matt, we just need to get you. Let me make a quick phone call. Hang on.
Like I said, whenever you walked me through it before, all those things have come up. It's just,
Yeah.
something's going
Okay.
on today.
Hello.
Hi, Rick. It's Matt Jacobson. How are you doing?
Okay.
Hey, I am trying to work with Matt Lingefelter in editing the Steel website. He says that when he logs into the website, he does not have any of those editing tools across the top. Can you double check and make sure Matt's in the group that would have permission to edit our websites?
Let's see.
Hey, Matt, do me a favor.
Yep.
Can you go to the district site?
Which one would he be in?
He would be the admin for Steel.
Is that Webmaster Steel?
I can't tell you the answer to that one,
yeah,
boss.
He's a member of that one.
He is a member of that one.
Yeah.
I wonder why he doesn't have those editing tools. Hey, Matt.
Yep.
Are you on a Chromebook or a PC?
PC.
Do you have a different browser that you could try?
Let me see.
You want me to log in on a Chromebook?
Something.
As you wish. Yeah, I just checked. He's not locked out. I checked that first, and that.
Did it say what groups he's a member of?
It said there was an error and that the system administrator had been contacted today.
It said that there was some error, and that the system administrator had been contacted. Now I haven't been contacted, so I didn't know if you had been contacted.
No, that's a bogus error.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have them.
Oh, you have them now?
I went to the district page and came back to it, and now they're there.
Oh, okay. Mischief managed. We just needed to have you on the phone, Rick, to make it work.
Okay.
Thank you, Rick.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now
Okay.
I went to select a school and went to the district site. And then I came back to, then it just dropped on Steel, and now the tools are there. So we can roll.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here we go. All right, so our goal today is to figure out, and by the way, Matt, in my recording, you're in a little chiclet in the lower right-hand corner. So just letting you know, you're on video.
Yep.
Okay, so our goal today is to learn how to create and publish a news story to our websites, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so to start off with, what we're going to do is we're going to point to news. Well, first of all, we logged into our website. Now we're going to point to news, and we're just going to click the word "What's new," because that's where this story will live.
Wonderful.
Okay, can you do that for me?
Done.
Okay. Now, to make a new story, looking at those buttons across the top, we are going to point to plus page. And what we want to add is a news content page.
Okay.
Okay. So to start off, get out of there. There we go. To start off, click in title, and we're going to type in a title. And you can type whatever you want yours to be. Mine is going to be late start schedules published. Okay. And once you have that looking the way you want it, go ahead and click that little down arrow, and that will create the page extension for the URL. Okay.
You said click the
little down arrow to the right of the title.
Yep.
Okay, that names the page.
Okay.
When that's done, just click create page. The rest of that you can just ignore.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Now, You can do a lot with this page, but I'm going to give you the quick and easy down and dirty way to do a page, okay? So what I tend to do is I just highlight that title again and Control-C to copy, and I just paste it in the summary. And in the title of the page, that's the title that's going to appear on the page. Summary is just the metadata.
Sure.
Okay. And I'm going to put the same thing for the summary here as well. Okay, so those all connect. That's just kind of, that's back end stuff that the normal person really isn't going to pay much attention to. Okay. Now, one thing that each new page needs to have is a featured image. Okay, and that's the little, let me pull up a site here real quick.
Is that like the icon?
That's that little chiclet image that appears, I'm going to pull down here.
Yeah.
On ours, it appears next to recent news.
Yep. Just so you know that I shared those smaller ones with you.
Mm-hmm.
They also got cut. Oh,
That,
they also got cropped the same.
I will, and you're referring to this, and I have wrestled with templates.
Yep.
You know, this young lady's face shouldn't be cut in half.
Right.
Update should be centered.
Right.
I have tried everything I know to do in order to force that chiclet to look the way I want it to look, and I have had zero luck. I asked support, is there a dimension? They gave me a template dimension that I'll share during the screencast, but it doesn't take out of the center. It doesn't take from the left or the right. Each time I put an image in there, it pulls from something else.
Okay.
So my suggestion to you is make it just an image rather than something with text like I've done here. Okay. If you can just do an image and make it fill that template space as well as possible, then you'll get a better looking image than what I have here. Okay. Yep. It is far from perfect.
Sure.
Okay. So grab a featured image, and this could just be something that you have downloaded to your desktop. Okay. Do you have something available, Matt, that you might use?
Yeah, I can use something here.
Okay. So I'm going to, just for the sake of the demonstration.
You show me, can you go back to that? Sorry. Can you go back to that screen just briefly? If I want to get something, if I want to upload something to that. So you
to the image, the featured image?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't explain that, did I? Okay. Just to the right of this little text field, you see this.
Right. You're going to click.
Little icon.
Yep. Click there.
Click on that. Okay. And this will let you browse.
Oh, I see the upload. So I can upload to it.
The file system, right?
Yep.
Okay. So first you have to know where your image exists. I'm going to pull an image off of our calendars page here because that's what my page is about.
Okay.
You can do your own thing if you want.
Okay. Can I click the upload button and go find one from my desktop?
Absolutely. If you already have one that exists, please do so. Okay. So I'm going to click the green upload button. I'm going to use the select button to navigate to my desktop. And then I'm going to find the image and click open. Now, sometimes you might be updating an image that already exists, and this little button in the upper left corner, it says overwrite if file exists. Just check that, and it will replace the old image. Okay.
Okay.
There are times when that comes in handy. And then just click upload. Okay. Now, one of the things I probably should have told you to do before we got here, This is going in the image folder. That opens by default. If you want to drill down, like I have a news folder here, that's probably where I should have put that. So
Okay.
I am going to click this and drag it. I have the same folders here. I'm going to drop that in my news folder. And now if I click on my news folder, I should see, where did it go? I don't see it, Matt. It didn't go where I wanted it to go. Oh, well. So I guess lesson learned, make sure you're on the right folder when you upload it
Sure.
before you upload it. So I messed up. So anyway, I see late start schedule. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to double click that. And that's where it's going. It shows the file path to bring that in. Okay. The image title, you can call it whatever you want. But do give it a title. That's very important.
Okay.
You don't have to give a published date. You can if you want. I'm going to give it a published date of today. If you want to backdate them, I guess you can, but I wouldn't advise it.
Okay.
And then here in this next box, notice you have all of your standard editing tools,
Sure.
plus a few more that are unusual. Okay. Now, if you have text that you want to pull from like a Google Doc or a Word doc, notice up here in the top, there are several paste icons. The cut and copy are the same, but there are several paste icons.
Uh-huh.
One is just a simple paste. One is paste from Word. Paste from Word, strip out the font, or paste as plain text. Okay. I would suggest you use the paste from Word that has the blue W on it. If you're copying text from a Google Doc or a Word doc, you can drop it in there. It will preserve all the formatting that you had in your original document. So especially if like your PTA or a teacher gives you something, hey, can you put this on the website? This way it will end up looking very, I'm not going to say exact, but very similar to what you
Sure.
see on the document. Now, the caveat is this. If this is a document like a publisher document or like a newsletter that has several text boxes and that sort of thing, it doesn't know how to deal with that.
Okay.
Okay. So you can use that paste from Word, and then it's just a simple, once the box opens, you Control V and paste that in there. Okay. And then click paste to put it in the box.
So you're going to actually copy the whole Word document and paste it in there.
Again?
You're going to go to your Word document, copy it all, and then hit paste from Word and then paste it in there.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
Gotcha. Can you, I'm curious, can we go back just for a second to the pictures?
Sure.
You said you have to have a picture up there, correct?
Yes. If you don't have a picture up there, then your front page is going to look wonky.
Okay. And when we go to put that picture in there, as far as the pictures that like in your list, you went and got a picture you already had. So when I click on mine, some of my options are like my banner images are Steel 171, Steel 172, but I don't know for sure which one is which because I didn't name them differently. How can I go and look at my, it looks like to me.
Okay. So here I clicked, let me go back. I've clicked on this little icon next to featured image again, so I can go back and navigate.
Yep.
Okay. In my menu bar up here next to upload,
Right.
there are two ways to toggle. By default, you get the grid view, but if you click that icon to the right of that or to the left of the green plus sign, you can get thumbnails.
Okay.
And so this might help you discern if you give like you're saying, numeric terms.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. All right.
I want. So where would I find, so the images that are like running through my scroll, I want to use one of those.
You may have something called banner images here underneath images.
Yes. I don't see the one. What I'm wanting is I'm wanting to grab the one of my, like the front of Steel School, and I'm not seeing it there.
I'd have to look at your site, buddy.
Okay. All right. I'll look later.
Okay.
For the sake of this.
Okay. Now, one of the things I do is these pages can be very difficult to print out at home. Like if you want your parents to like print a copy and pin it on the fridge. Okay, so a lot of times I'll make this as a Word document or a Google document and then download it as a PDF. And then I'll insert this, click to download a printable copy, and that's where I'll insert my PDF. So in order to do this, what I've done here is I've put in some text. I'm going to highlight the text that I want parents to click. And then I'm going to come up here usually in my top row, and I see this little page with a red paperclip on it. This is our document manager. And this works just like your image manager, where we uploaded an image a minute ago. Again, let's make sure I do it right this time. I'm going to put this in my news folder. And I happen to have a 2017 news folder in here. And then I'm going to click upload. And now I'm going to select that PDF that I downloaded earlier before our screencast started here. I'm going to select that and open it. And that's just a convenience for parents.
Sure.
Okay. One of the things that it's very, very important you do with all links. Whoa, where'd you go? With all links and all images is look for tooltip. That's an ADA accessibility thing. In order to be compliant, we need to give a text description, a very brief, 2 words, 3 words description of what the picture or what the link is. Okay. So I'm going to click tooltip, and this acts a little wonky on my screen here. Yours probably won't act that way. I think that has to do with my, I need to clear my cache, I think is what's going on there. So, and then I'll hit enter and I'm ready to go. Okay. So I have this link. I have a little text that I've entered, and I can also enter a copy of that image. For late starts. And again, oh darn it, I'm gonna have to do this in a different browser or clear my cache. I'll do that next. That's just odd for this. I happen to be using Chrome, and that's why it's being weird. Okay, so once you have that all looking the way you want it, simply scroll down and click publish. Say, are you sure? And you say, yes, I'm sure. Okay, and that's it. Now, one of the things I've learned, and this is a recent thing, if you have more than 3 news stories under what's new,
Yeah.
it's not going to, it is for some reason, well, this one is doing it, but for some reason it behaves strangely, and it will put another row of chiclets here and squeeze your Twitter feed into, 2/3. In order to do that, there is a workaround for that. Okay, so go back to your what's new. and find your oldest news story. So here it's probably school funding update from August 29. Okay. I'm going to go to tools. I'm sorry, I'm going to go to advanced option, not tools. And I'm going to move this page out of there and into the archive section. To do that, I need to go to browse. Okay. And this is the breadcrumb for that shows where this page lives. It lives under what's new here. They call that being a child of what's new. I need to move it out of there, so I'm going to move up a level by clicking news, and I want to put it under, instead of what's new where it lives now, I want to put it under archive news. And so rather than clicking archive news though, I'm going to click select. And now this says destination archive news. Yes, that's where I want it to live. And I'm going to click move. And that'll move it out of there eventually. Eventually. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay. So now when I go back to what's new, okay, I see only 3 pages over here on the left. And those should be the 3 pages that are reflected on my home page now. Yep, there it is.
It's pretty slick.
Okay. That last part, having to move the page out so there are only 3 living here. I don't know why that is, but that's been something that's been that changed over the summertime, and I don't know why that is. I've been in touch with support and haven't really gotten a good answer on that. So that's pretty much the ins and outs of adding a news story to your website. Any questions, Matt?
That's what I needed.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop the Screencastify recording. Maybe. There we go.
The green lights, there were green lights by my thing and now they're not showing up. So is it stopped?
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
Good.
Yep. Can you hear me? I sure can. Hang on just a second.
Can you snip that
Yep, I will.
to get rid of me eating?
Yeah,
Just
no
having a
problem.
conversation at the beginning. I apologize.
No problem. Okay, we are done, Matt. Okay, so how do you really feel about that, Matt? Everything's off now.
Question.
Yeah.
I went ahead and added a 4th one. So tell me again. I want to get rid of one of my 4. I want to
Hang
get
on
rid
just
of.
a second for me, Matt.
Huh?
Hang on just a second for me. Let me make sure that. I want to make sure my YouTube Live actually turned off. I am offline. News story. Okay, it says resume Hangout on air, so it's off. Okay, that's good. Now, edit. Hang on. Okay, Matt, I'm going to end this and call you back on the phone. Okay, buddy?
Okay. I'll hear you on speakerphone.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
See ya.
All right. Thanks.
See ya.
Thanks. News story. Okay, it says resume hangout on air, so it's off. Okay, that's good. Yeah, edit. Hang on. Edit. Hang on.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, how's it going, bud?
Good. Thanks for doing that.
No problem.
Hopefully others can utilize that as well if needed. Maybe probably everybody else knows how to do it perfectly themselves.